I've gotten a go ahead from the team, so I will start this video. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. All right. So at the outset, I would like to thank UPSC Time for giving me this platform in order to facilitate this conversation. Hello to everyone. My name is Ishwari Deka, and I have secured AIR 320 in UPSC 2023. This Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. Okay, I hope this orientation is fine. Okay, all right. All right. So I have cleared the UPSC Civil Services examination in 2023, securing AIR 20, whereafter I was allocated the Indian Revenue Service. I will start with a brief introduction about myself. I come from. One second. Asking me to adjust the camera. All right. I hope it's fine now. Okay. All right. All right. Yes. Whereafter I've been allocated the Indian Revenue Service income tax. I come from a town called Tezpur in Assam, where I completed my school education, and after that I moved to Delhi to pursue my graduation in English literature from St. Stephen's College, Delhi University. After that, I did my post-graduation from Delhi University itself, where I started my UPSC preparation after my post-graduation, and the years that followed, I'll share my journey with you. Okay, I've been getting a lot. So, am I visible and audible? Camera adjust. Okay, I'll just adjust the camera a little bit. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the team has given me a go ahead finally. I think everything is perfect now, the orientation. All right. My journey has been quite long, and I really do not believe that 4 years of struggle can be condensed into a live stream of an hour. However, I'll try my level best to do justice to this session. I was a humanities student in 11th and 12th, and thereafter also a humanities student in my graduation and post-graduation. So my perspective on things will be very different. Like the things I have struggled with personally, especially CSAT, that is very different from someone, say, who comes from a science background. Okay, there's a comment there's a comment that I should tell you where I derived my motivation from. All right, growing up or even during graduation, I did not actively think about this exam. Only after my post-graduation, when I sat down and I was going through all my career options, the paths that were open for me, I did a lot of introspection, and I thought that this is a path which I would like to take. And thereafter I started my preparation. I did join a coaching very briefly, but I found that it was not for me. So my entire preparation journey has been one of self-study. I studied from home most of the time. All right. Okay, so let's get into it now. This exam, as you all know, is divided into 3 stages. However, your preparation should be quite integrated. I will start with prelims and then move on to mains and then to the interview. But in all this, you should keep in mind that nothing was separate from, not one was separate from the other. जैसे मैं प्रीलिम्स के लिए जब पढ़ रही थी उसके साथ साथ मैं मेंस के लिए भी पढ़ रही थी एंड आई वाज डूइंग थिंग्स which I felt that ultimately helped me during my interview. All right. For prelims, I started with the most basic books. You know that there is a book list. It's available online. Almost everyone studies the same book list. I started with the most fundamental NCERTs. In my first attempt, I in fact read all the 6 to 12 NCERTs, but in the subsequent attempts, I felt that only NCERTs from 9th to 12th were a little helpful. Even then, with more focus on the 11th and 12th NCERTs. So I'll discuss my book list with you subject to subject. For art and culture and ancient and medieval history, I refer to the old NCERTs of R.S. Sharma and Satish Chandra because I felt that they're very well written and they read like a story, and they helped me tremendously for mains. You can read the new NCERTs too, which are the themes in Indian history, which I had already done in class 12, but I feel that to have a more grounded narrative structure to your preparation, the old NCERTs do a better job. And to supplement the old NCERTs of R.S. Sharma and Satish Chandra, I did the Tamil Nadu class 11 history book, which everyone reads. उस बुक में जो आपका वो है साउथ इंडियन हिस्ट्री का पार्ट है, दैट इज़ गिवन मोर थरली एज कम्पेयर टू R.S. शर्मा. योर Pallavas and Cholas and Chalukyas. So I feel that that part specifically should be done from Tamil Nadu history class 11 book. Apart from that, for prelims specifically, I did Nitin Singhania because these old NCERTs do ground you in the lineage of dynasties and the chronology of things and how certain events took place. But prelims is also based on recalling a lot of facts. So Nitin Singhania is very facts heavy. It's a very dense book. So if you're not able to do it in one go, then do it part by part. Like say today you do art and architecture, tomorrow you do say the first 3 days you do architecture, you take a break, you do some other subject, then you do paintings, then you take a break, then you do religion and philosophy. Because if you it's a very bulky book, so if you sit with it for say 20 days, you might get tremendously bored with it. And yeah, so this is what I did roughly for ancient and medieval and art and culture, and keep in mind that these two topics go hand in hand with each other. Alright, so moving on, the next would be modern India. For modern India, I only refer to Spectrum. You can read the themes of Indian history modern India book, which is available online. Just a rough reading, like don't make notes or anything out of it. It's a very interesting book to read. However, I did Spectrum, multiple revisions of Spectrum, and जितना भी शॉर्ट नोट्स या क्रोनोलॉजी मैं बना सकती थी, ऑलवेज कीप अ लिस्ट ऑफ गवर्नर जनरल्स बाय योर टेबल व्हाइल यू आर डूइंग हिस्ट्री, एंड कीप चेकिंग कि मैं जो पढ़ रही हूँ ये कौन से गवर्नर जनरल के टाइम पे हो रहा है. एंड देन तुम्हारे माइंड में क्रोनोलॉजी बननी चाहिए कि इसके टाइम पे, रिपन के टाइम पे ये हुआ था, अर्विन के टाइम पे ये हुआ था. तो simple stuff that is also very helpful. Then the next topic would be post-independence India. Since we are in history, we are done with ancient medieval, we are done with modern. Let's move on to post-independence. It is an often ignored subject. However, in the last couple of years, there have been a lot of questions, prelims questions on this topic. So for post-independence India, you can do the political science textbook of class 12. Yeah, the class 12 NCRT, the post-independence Indian polity, that book, and just have a look at the PYQs. Moving on, for geography, I relied solely on NCRTs, multiple revisions of class 11 and class 12 NCRTs, and if you can, then have a read of NCRTs from class 9 onwards. Also, for geography, apart from the physical geography part of it, which you will learn from NCRTs, I also did GC Leong in 2 of my attempts. I can't tell you that the input-output ratio is all that great for GC Leong, but if you do have the time, then read it alongside your NCRTs when you're reading your NCRTs. Do mapping. In geography, I think the best output comes from the hours you put into mapping. So for Indian geography, I did I think NCRTs में जो maps थे, or some like watch some YouTube lecture. For the last attempt, I did Sudarshan Gurjar's mapping, world geography mapping. That was very, very helpful. Also, do not ignore world geography, also the world climatic conditions like British type climate and all those equatorial climate, the climate types. I think it's the last section of GC Leong. Do not skip that part. And that part of world geography is anyway very interesting. So that put quite a number of hours in mapping. Trust me, it will give you a very, very good output. So moving on, the next topic is polity. For polity, as you all know, Lakshmikant is the Bible. Multiple readings of Lakshmikant. I don't even remember how many times I've read that book. And I think for mains, I did do a cursory reading of Subhash Kashyap. Okay, somebody has asked me a comment. Did you read Bear Act? Yes, actually I did. Alongside Lakshmikant, like whenever I was reading a chapter from Lakshmikant, my Bear Act would be next to my in my table next to the Lakshmikant, and I would cross-check each article in the Bear Act. I don't know, the Bear Act is really small, right? So it gives you a sense of structure when you're doing polity. Lakshmikant is really bulky. So if you have the Bear Act alongside you, you can keep cross-checking the articles, and you get trained in the language of the Constitution, which is a very important skill for a bureaucrat to have. So do read all the articles from the Bear Act once. Then for polity, for prelims as well as for mains. Okay, somebody is asking me constantly कौन सी pen use की थी. For prelims, I used Uniball's Jetstream black ballpoint pen, and for mains I used Pilot V7. I don't know why this is the most popular question. All right, it really doesn't matter what pen you use, just use. Also, okay, another comment. तैयारी कब से start की थी? As I mentioned earlier, I started my preparation after my post graduation in 2021. Yes, I started in 2021, like serious preparation. 3 years, 2021, 2022, and 2023 went into this exam. Okay, so yes, I was in polity. So Lakshmikant and Bear Act are a must read. Apart from that, for prelims current affairs, okay, another comment. Hello Didi, मैंने अभी answer writing start की. Okay, answer writing I will come to it when I'm talking about mains. Let me just finish this prelims bit because I have like a list of things that like a list of questions I've been given and I need to address these first. I'll come back to answer writing. So, all right. Do current affairs for polity. Do from vision maybe. I used to do. All right, please Hindi. I'm not very proficient in Hindi, but I'll try my level best. So, ओके तो मैंने विजन का मंथली कंपाइलेशंस किया था एंड फॉर ईच अटेम्प्ट मैंने आई यूज़ टू डू रेगुलर न्यूज़पेपर रीडिंग एंड सप्लीमेंट इट विथ विजन का मंथली कंपाइलेशंस. I know it can be very time consuming. So for prelims, a lot of people do PT 365. However, I always felt that doing it at the end of the year, when so many current affairs have gotten piled up, is a task. So I rather did Vision monthly magazines every month, and then I think in the 2 attempts that I did clear prelims, I made notes out of it. Coaching notes use करते हैं, so create confusion. Okay. Alright, so somebody has asked me if I took coaching and if I studied from my coaching notes. To tell you the truth, I did join coaching. I think I went about 3 months. And I found it pretty substandard, and it just was not the thing for me. So I left. I left after 3 months, and I never used any coaching notes. I read the books, the NCRTs. Just make it a habit to read the real stuff and do not read summaries of the books that are available, because if you are not trained to do the hard things, if you don't train your mind to read a 100-page or a 90-page NCRT, then I think you are going down a really dark path in this exam. Do train yourself to do some basic reading. Okay, continue with current affairs monthly point. Okay, so for as I was saying, for all these subjects that I just discussed, for history and geography, they are more or less static subjects, so you don't need to do current affairs. But for polity, and particularly for international affairs component of polity, do the monthly compilations. Do not wait. I would suggest to not wait for PT 365 to come out, because तब तक बहुत बैकलॉग बन जाता है हर चीज़ का. तो माइट इज़ विल डू थोड़ा थोड़ा एवरी मंथ. एंड मूविंग ऑन टू इकोनॉमी, आई एम अ मृणाल पर्सन थ्रू एंड थ्रू. I did only and only Mrunal for economy, and I learned my perspective on economy, and my fear for economy completely vanished after I started doing Mrunal, because in economy you really can't figure out how to do it yourself. Okay, so you need someone to like hold your hand and guide you through the process. I know Mrunal in the first glance might seem extremely bulky, and lots of facts to memorize, more than 1,000 pages now, I think, the latest edition. But I watched all his lectures, and I did multiple readings of his compilation that comes out. I found it extremely useful, not just for the exam, but to give me a more holistic view of economy topics. मैम मृणाल सर के मेंस और प्रीलिम्स के लेक्चर अलग अलग है. ओके, आई डोंट नो अबाउट दिस. आई जस्ट वॉच लेक्चर्स